Hello, guys. In this one, we have Senator John Ossoff of the state of Georgia versus former President Donald Trump. John Ossoff would be an amazing candidate for Democrats to run. He's very populist on the issues, and I think he could do extremely well just on the electoral college. He would have a great Southern advantage, and I think he definitely could probably sizably defeat Donald Trump. I don't really think Trump would stand a chance to him. Plus, he's a much younger candidate, and I think Americans would be very enthusiastic to vote for a much younger candidate for politics. So let's start off with the state of Georgia. And honestly, I think Ossoff has the capability of maybe making this a likely state, but I think it's just shy of that. He wins Georgia by about 4. He easily carries Minnesota by 10. Colorado, New Mexico, Virginia, easily carrying them by over 10 points. I think he would be a very energetic candidate for these states. In New Hampshire and Maine, I honestly think he would win by over 10. While New Hampshire, honestly, he'd probably win it over 10 because New Hampshire just hates Trump. It's a likely state for Biden against Trump, and with John Ossoff, I think he would be a much better candidate. I think he'd easily carry New Hampshire by over 10, probably like an 11-point margin. Maine second still would narrowly vote for Trump, but I could see John Ossoff sniping the district. And honestly, I'm going to give it to him. I think he could probably pull it off. He just has to emulate sort of Jared Golden in this district, and I think he could pull it off. It's only a Trump plus 6 district. Plus, it was made a little bit more Democratic friendly through redistricting. I think John Ossoff could pull it off. He's the right type of candidate for that district. He's very populist as well, which I think would actually help out in Maine second quite a bit. So, in South Carolina, it would definitely be a likely state with John Ossoff as the nominee. He would get it below 10 because it was only a Trump plus 11 district to begin with. Alaska would also turn into a likely state. Florida would still be lean Republican, but it's not likely as it usually is. He definitely would have better Southern appeal than Biden in this state. Montana would still be safe Republican. Just Trump won the state by 15, honestly. It really wouldn't be that competitive. Even now, even with Democratic trends. Nebraska second, Ossoff would easily win it. Michigan, Pennsylvania. He would do extremely well in both these states. He could have amazing populist appeal in both of them. It's just because of his tenure in Congress and what bills he was really fighting for, like banning stock trading among the people in Congress. I think that would be very appealing. And I do think he's going to lean into a lot more populist policies, which would enable him to get very good victories in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Wisconsin would be about a lean blue state. Iowa would still be lean red. Same with Ohio. Would be about lean red. The trends just aren't there for Democrats to flip these states anymore. North Carolina, he would have a very large advantage in this state, John Ossoff. He had great Southern appeal and probably win this state over. Arizona and Nevada. Arizona has the possibility of turning likely blue in this scenario. I'm going to say it's going to be lean blue just to be safe. Same with Nevada. Honestly, John Ossoff would be the candidate that put Texas on the board as a swing state. It would be very competitive in this election, but Trump would still have a narrow advantage here. Still think we would pull it off against John Ossoff. Give it another cycle in 2028, then Texas would probably flip blue. But it would be a serious contender of flipping if Ossoff was the nominee in 2024. So that was my election prediction if it was these two candidates. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.